My name is Light, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Light Concept. So, today I'm going to be talking to us about my private speaking bootcamp experience with Coach Muyiwa, Fasakin, and Coach Chijioke. Otikpa. If you watched my last video, sorry, you will get the notification properly. I mentioned that's my last video, just a short video, and we started. It's a tournament though. We started since on Sunday. Okay, but YouTube wasn't allowing me to go live as of then. So I did the first one yesterday on Instagram, and today is for you guys here in my community farm. Thank you, and I'm happy to be here today to talk about this. Okay, it has been an amazing journey. It has really been an amazing journey. In case you don't know, Coach Muyiwa is the world leading intelligent creative coach, and Coach Chijioke is the founder of Koga. Koga is Coach Chijioke Growth Academy, and he's also the founder of um Multiverse and Learn 247. So on today's episode, on today's tournament, I'm going to be talking about my 5 takeaways from the Prime Skin Bootcamp experience. Um, we have been taking this class for like 3 months now, and it has really been an amazing journey. Like these two men, they are really loaded with value and knowledge. So I'm going to be sharing with you my 5 takeaway from the Prime Skin Bootcamp experience. First of all, um, creativity is number one. Okay, you guys know Coach Muyiwa, he's loaded when it comes to creativity. So, my knowledge about creativity was so much enlightened so much. You know, I came into the boot camp to learn about prime speaking, but it turned out to changing a lot of things about my mindset about life, my mindset about life as generally life generally. So I learned so much about creativity. I didn't even know that you need to apply creativity in public speaking, like speaking in public. There is creativity in private speaking. I never knew something like that was in existence. So but I learned that. I learned in creativity he talked about how to change the atmosphere to what you like it to be like, how to ginger your audience, how to create when you're talking to a dull audience, how to create out something from your head that would make them to ginger up like listening to you. He gave an instance of him. He was invited to speak in an NYC camp, something like that, and the people were already tired. You know that moment when they invite many speakers for a particular program and you're already getting exhausted. You don't even want to hear anything from anybody, and another speaker comes up to speak. So he said he looking at their faces, he just obvious that they don't even want to listen to him, they don't want to hear him. But you know what? At some point, with his creativity, he had to start up with a story they all know about or something like that. And before you knew it, everyone wanted to hear more of him. They didn't even want him to leave. They didn't even want him to end his story and something like that. So that's creativity. I was like, wow. So you can also be creative even in prime speaking. You can also be creative while speaking to people and lots more. So I learned so much about creativity, and then creativity in many aspects of life. Kusumura taught us that for you to succeed in chasing after your future, for you to meet up with your future, you have to live a life of creative person. You have to be so much very creative. Creativity is not just thinking outside the box. He said it's also breaking the box and knowing what is really inside of it. Wow, like I was so very much amazed. The second is confident, and this is something that I really be battling with in so many aspects of my life, not just in public speaking, so many aspects of my life. Most times there is this fear of what am I really going to be doing now? Like, how am I going to be going about what I want to do? You know what you want to do. I know what I wanted to do, but how am I going to be doing that? And what is people going to be saying about it? Am I sure I'm going to do it in a perfect way? Am I really sure I'm going to be perfect about it? Stuff like that. And I was battling with this fear. And the fact that I came across this prime speaking boot camp. At the moment, I was just trying to pick up myself into pieces. I was trying to pick up the pieces of my life, like a broken bottle. I was trying to pick up myself, and the experience was just amazing. It was suiting to the moment of my life at that point. So I learned confidence in so many things. I didn't just learn about confidence. I built confidence in myself. Like for instance, yesterday I was to go live on Instagram and many things happened. First of all, on Sunday, I was to go live here on YouTube to talk about my parent speaking experience. So I found out that YouTube wasn't giving me the room to go live. So I was checking Zoom, Instagram, many apps because I haven't done it before. I've not gone live on any platform before. So I lost my confidence of what I'm going to do because I'm used to YouTube. Since I've been coming here to make videos to talk to people, so I'm kind of used to YouTube. So yesterday I went to Instagram to go live. It was just like heaven and earth was going to fall. But I remembered everything that Coach Muyiwa and Coach CJ talked about. They talked on about confidence. Like I'm like, this is a fresh start. I don't have to make it so perfect for people to see that I have good background, I have good camera, my face is clean, my hair is well done, and all of that. But I said no, I want to pass the message to people. I should be so confident knowing that this is life I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to life, not just for myself. This is for people out there. So that confidence has been built to that extent. So even after making the video, I was to tag my coaches, Coach Muyiwa and Coach CJ. I couldn't tag them because I was feeling so dumb myself. I was feeling dumb. But I said no in the afternoon. I'm like, what is class? What is the gain of taking classes if you can't implement it? So I had to implement that knowledge of confidence, and I forwarded it to my coach. I forwarded it to my friends, and I'm like, no, this is my humble beginning. If there's any faults you will see there, you should know that. Okay, one day when I'm going to get perfect, I'm working towards perfection, right? When I'm going to get perfect, when you start seeing the nice, everything that you want to see, and all of that, you will get to know that this one really started somewhere. She didn't just emerge from nowhere, she started somewhere. So confidence is really needed. A lot of people have many ideas, a lot of things they want to do in life, but they're finding it difficult. They're really finding it difficult to start because they lack confidence in themselves. Because they lack confidence in themselves. And the third one is consistency. Uh, Consistency is really hard these days. Consistency is really hard. It's not just about knowing that you want to do something, being creative, having confidence in yourself. What about consistency? Oh, sorry, my light. Oh, sorry, my light. This is Nigeria for you. This is Nigeria. This is Nigeria for you. So I was talking about consistency. So I said many people have a lot of things they want to do. You might even be creative, have all it takes and all of that. But what about being consistent? Are you meeting up with your daily goals and your daily targets and all of that? Why Coach Muyiwa was teaching us about consistency, I was almost crying. And there's this Jara that Coach CJ normally give us after Coach Muyiwa would teach us for the night. Coach CJ will always come to give us this Jara. Huh. And that Jara, he's always cutting onion in every of the Jara that will make you to shed tears throughout the night. So I was looking at myself. Sometimes you are going to make create a kind of calendar for the things you have to do throughout the week or something, your work, every other thing that you have to do, you are doing inside the outside what people are seeing you on social media, what people knows about you in social media, and you will not be able to meet up. And one of the things that causes this consistency I notice is still this lack of confidence that causes this inconsistency with people. I don't know, but for me, I knew that was what the problem was. When you are looking down on yourself, when you are having this negative mindset about your first start because you don't have all it takes, because you don't have all the equipment and all that, you are feeling like, "Ah, when am I going to do this? I think I should just calm down till I get this." You'll be procrastinating. You feel like I don't have lights, I don't have table. Okay, let me wait till tomorrow. Before you know it, that tomorrow will extend to 1 month. You've not still done that thing. God, God, inconsistency is a very, very great disease that really needs to be dealt with. So I learned to be consistent. I really learned to be consistent. One of these days, I just came back. I had a content. I came back with a content. I went somewhere, and one thing about this prime speaking bootcamp is it gives me this consciousness of myself that I have something to deliver and I don't have time to waste. So I don't have time. I just have to come and do it. So I just came back that day. I picked up my phone camera, and I just downloaded everything on my head there. And I'm still waiting to edit the video and put it out there. But if it's like before, I'll be like, I uploaded video last week. How many views do I have? Let me wait more next week or that. But that is something that kills dream. Inconsistency kills dream as fast as before you know you're going to forget all the inspiration you had. You're going to forget the strategies because how you are getting it fresh. It won't be like when you are procrastinating it, when you will now want to start all over again. So consistency is needed in every aspect of our life, not just in prime speaking. And then if you're a prime speaker, you need consistency. We need to plan our calendars. How okay, I'm going to be uploading maybe 5 videos in a week or 2 videos in a week or 1 video per week or something like that. We need to be consistent to it because whatever you do consistently, like you are going to be a master to that. You're going to get mastery to whatever you do consistently. Even if it is bad thing, even if it is good thing, whatever in life you do consistently, you are going to gain mastery towards that. So I learned to be consistent in every aspect of my life. And the third one is creating content. Yeah, creating content. Because Muyiwa taught us that, you know, if you want to go far in life, if you want to go far in prime speaking, you have to be living a content based life. And I'm like, before I used to think that creating content you have to go far north, go far south to get content and all of that. But he was breaking it down to us that we can see content in our everyday life. There is content around us, there is content everywhere in our day-to-day activities. When you enter the bus, when you are in your house, just around your environment, there are contents everywhere. And these have been things that I used to notice about myself. Most times I'm traveling and I'll just have an inspiration of something. Maybe I'll see river or tree or bush. I'll start writing. I do write a lot. I'll just start writing. And after writing, I would want to come out to talk about that thing I've been writing or that thing I've written. I want to talk about it. But I'll be like, is it really necessary? Like, who even asked me? Is it even necessary? I never knew those things they were powerful content. I never knew that those things are powerful content that people are even looking for because I believe there is someone out there that might need information about that particular thing that you want to talk about or that you want to write about, whichever way you want to do it. So I never knew how I was living with content all around me, that those inspiration I was having then, that they are content. I used to think I'll need to maybe browse. You still need to browse to get content, but I was thinking it's just about going to look for someone's page where you will learn something, you learn about a story or something. But no, content is living with us all around us. Content is within our environment. You cannot still search because the more you read, the more you get versatile in knowledge in many things, you are still getting content from that aspect. But within your environment, there are many things happening every day. There are many things happening in your life. As your life experience could be content that someone needs to even change something about his or her own life. Okay, so okay, before I continue, I don't know. Let me check how many people that is with us. Please, before I continue. All right, all right. Okay, I've talked about creativity. I've talked about confidence. I've talked about content. It's remaining to okay. The fourth one, sorry, is starting small. Hmm. This is another wonderful and very, very powerful topic. It's a topic on its own. Starting small, starting with what you have. I won't forget the night that Coach CJ made a lot of emphasis on this particular topic because having content is another thing. How to put it out there, the courage and confidence to put it out there, it's still another problem. You know, I used to look down on myself because I don't have the ring lights. I don't have the smartphone, the iPhone and all those big things that gives quality, good camera and all of that. But beyond wanting to be perfect, beyond wanting to be perfect, Coach CJ told us that the lives you are waiting to impact on, they don't have all the time to waste. That someone might even die because we are not delivering the message you need to deliver because that message has all it takes to change someone's life. And I was so much touched. I was really, really so much. I could remember that night. I was crying. I was crying. I was really crying because I knew many times I've had powerful things to talk about, and I knew some of them. I knew the persons that even needed it, that even around me, but to even come out and say, to come out and deliver, it's a problem because I'm always looking. I was always looking down on myself. I don't have all it takes. I can remember Coach CJ telling us that when he has not when he didn't have this, is it ring lights or something? Yes, ring lights. There is this space in ring lights, if you know, that you hang your phone on, something like that, that he used to use clip, spoon and all those things to hang his phone. He said the most important thing is the fact that he can reach out to lives from where he is. He can reach out to lives from where he is. So, in everything you want to do in life, this is me talking to you now. In everything you want to do in life, if you are really sure of yourself, this is what you want to do, and you know you have all it takes inside you. I don't mean equipment, have all it takes inside of you. You have the knowledge, you have the content inside of you, you have the creative mindset. Then start with what you have. Start with what you have. Strategize. Make do with what you have at the moment. Let people watch you grow. Coach TJ will continually say this, make this emphasize. Let people watch you grow. Allow yourself to grow. Allow, like the night while he was talking about this particular topic, it was in his Jara after Coach Muyiwa taught us about that. Then he started giving us the Jara and he was really emphasizing on that. He was really emphasizing people that the life that you want to impact on, they don't have all the time to wait. I was like, it was just as if he was speaking to me directly. He was speaking to me directly. A lot of people would testify about that, that he was speaking to them directly as well. But I was just relating it to my own life. And since these days, I've been using this to talk to people as well. The life that is waiting for you to, to impact on, to transform, they don't have all it takes. They don't have all it takes to wait. Someone might really die because you did not pass the message that would save their life at the moment. You didn't pass the message to them. Okay, so start with what you have. You are not starting small to stay small, to continue small. You are starting small to grow big. That you started small doesn't mean you are going to remain like that. Probably you are putting in the necessary work with your consistency and persistency. Starting small doesn't mean you are going to remain small. You're starting small to grow big. You're not starting small to remain small. And now the last one is courage. So I think courage and confidence works together. Courage and confidence works together. Yes, if you have the courage, the courage to stand, courage to believe in yourself, to stand out, to say I can do this, I can do this. Okay, in one of the in one of the dimensions of prime speaking, as Coach Muyiwa taught us, there's a subtopic that says um imbibe the action of yes, of saying yes, yes. Like have a belief system. That's in the sense that when you are being called to speak on a topic, don't first of all look at yourself and say, can I really talk about this thing? Do I have the knowledge? First of all, say yes, like having the right mindset that you can do it, you can do it. That is courage. Have courage in yourself, in that area, in that business you are doing, in that career, in that skill you have, you have it. Be courageous enough to stand out, to come out, to own it, that this is you, this is who you are, this is what you can deliver. This is the knowledge that you can deliver to people. This is what you can do. Be courageous in yourself. Don't look down on yourself because it's not really looking big in your eye right now. It's not really looking big in your eye. Doesn't mean that you are not going to get to that big stage. You have to be courageous in yourself enough to stand out. When you are being given a task, own it yourself that you can do it. You can do it. Have the right mindset each time. Have a very positive mindset towards your life goals, towards your purpose in life. Have the right mindset. Own it yourself. You can do it. Do not look down on yourself. Do not look down on yourself. All right. Okay. Thank you very much for listening. These are the five things, the five takeaway I'm going with my prime speaking bootcamp experience. These five things are really, really so very much important to me. That the topic that really changed and pierced into my heart. You see consistency, you see content, you see courageous, you see confidence. It was really, really a life changing topic to me. All right, okay. Thank you very much for watching. I don't really have much people here, but I'm going to release this video later for other people to watch as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll meet you tomorrow again to talk about um why you must be a prime speaker, or why you should be a prime speaker. All right, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya in my next video. Bye.